Check, check. All right. Thanks for joining me if you're here today. We'll get things started in just a minute. Okay. So we're going to kick it off today with one of the challenges from HackTheBox. Let's go into retired challenges, and we'll go to the mobile challenges. Today we're going to try the Don't Overreact challenge on HackTheBox. This is rated very easy. Let's download our files first. And then over on our terminal on the left, we're going to see if we can probe into this APK and extract anything like credentials, or there might be something about a hash that's being encrypted, and we might be able to get the encryption method by studying the source code. So let's go into downloads and see, where do we have that zip? Don't overreact zip. So I'll use 7-zip to extract that zip file. Okay. Password is HackTheBox. Whoops. I got the password incorrect on there. Let's try it again. HackTheBox. And now we can go into that, what's it called? App release. Actually, it's just the file app release. So we're going to use the APK tool now to, I think it's D for decode. And we're going to see if we can reverse engineer this mobile app. AppRelease.apk, and it's now extracting and compiling files from the app. So we can go now into our, to the directory that it created there, app release, and let's poke around these files a little bit. Cool, thanks for joining me. If you just logged on, we're poking around the files of this APK. I'm going to go into the assets folder, and let's cat out this index.android.bundle. And I'm going to see if I can deobfuscate this code that is scrambled to make it harder to read. And there probably are some ways you can do this from the command line, but I'm going to jump right into, you know what? I don't like the way this is going. Let's bring it up with mousepad. Whoops, mousepad. And now we can easily do a Control A for select all, copy, and let's look up just on our browser here, and I'll make my face a little smaller so I don't block your view here. And let's just Google JavaScript deobfuscation. And there is one here. So let's select all and then paste that in. See if it does it. So it did just pasting straightened a few things out, but there's no output. That's weird. Let's see if we can do a bit of searching here. Let's try a different site. Oh, there we go. Cool. So that did it just like magic. And now we can scroll through and see what's going on here. Okay. Now let's see if there are any kind of hashes or anything hiding in here. You know, I'm actually going to copy all this, and we'll just replace it here on our mouse pad so we can go through really easily. We can search. Should be able to search. Let's see. Oh, there's something there. Banana. It's at the very end of it. And then debug, and there's something here. So we didn't even have to deobfuscate because we here have a string. This is most likely a base 64 string because it ends with the equals. So we can decrypt it real quick with echo. We'll drop that string in and we'll pipe that to base 64. Tac D for decrypt. And we got it. This was a very easy challenge. So it says in Leet code or Leet speak, it says remain calm and don't overreact. Let's drop that in and claim our street cred here. Submit the flag. Huh? It's not working. Let's try that again. Cool. OBS is really working well today. Let's see if we can submit that flag now. Huh. I guess I have to rate it. Okay. It was a piece of cake. Let's go on to something a little more challenging. Let's try a machine. We'll do a retired machine so we can read a walkthrough if need be. And we'll do an advanced search. Let's go to, let's see, let's try a web challenge. We'll do something with injection. Wow, we can even choose the vulnerability. Wow. Let's try, All right, let's try something with SQL injection. And then we'll sort by difficulty, rated by the users. And if you're watching from Twitch, thanks for tuning in. Just checking up on my streams here. Okay, got a few viewers there on LinkedIn as well. Thanks for checking this out. Let's go to let's go to the end of this list here. I'm not ready for an insane challenge yet. Let's try one of these. We could do Windows, or we could do a Linux box. Let's start with this one, Optimum. All right, so we'll spawn this machine. Let's connect up to our VPN. Okay, for some weird reason, my terminal goes off of my screen a little bit. So I'll just put in a box there. Actually, let me bring it up to here so my head's not covering anything. Okay. All right, so now we're going to make a new directory for HackTheBox. And let's download our VPN. Connect. Let's get the machines. And we'll go with OpenVPN. All right. And over here, we'll make a new terminal on the right there. And go into HackTheBox. Let's move that file from downloads. And we'll move it to here. And then here we'll just connect up to that VPN, lab. Okay, so now we're connected up. Yep, initialization complete. That's good. Okay, so we're ready to start scanning now. Let's start with our traditional Nmap scan, and we'll put on attack capital F for fast mode. And up here, let's clear the screen. Oh yeah, we can cancel out that mouse pad. And surprise, surprise, we have an HTTP, a website running there. Let's do a follow-up Nmap scan with all ports. And we'll do a speed of 4. Okay. And on the right there, I'm just going to run an Nmap vuln scan. So we'll do script vuln, and then we want our IP, and we'll do a port 80. Okay, so we'll let those run in the background, and let's check out our website here. We could also run a Nikto scan up here. And looks like we have a login page. Let's check the source code real quick. Build time. Okay, so no notes from the developer. That's fine. We have a login portal. Server information. Search. Okay. Actions archive list. HTTP file server 2.3. Let's see what our login does here. Okay. So we have a regular login. Let's try admin. Doesn't work. Admin password. Root password. Okay. No dice. All right, let's see what we found over here. Almost done with the vuln scan. We know this is going to be some kind of SQL injection vulnerability. Cookie. Just looking over the Nikto results. Okay. Let's check out this HTTP file server because it's showing that all over, which suggests there may be an exploit for it. Rigetto. Yep. Wait, is that the same one? Yep, Rigetto. So there is an exploit. Red team notes. DB. Let's check this one from GitHub. And it looks like we have a Python exploit. And what does it do? It gets us a command line. A shell. Sweet. Let's grab it. Actually, I'll just use the download option there. So we have it now as HFS. Okay, let's go right here. We'll open a new tab and let's just grab it, put it into our HackTheBox folder. So we'll move that downloads HFS and let's move it to the current directory and just call it exploit.py. And now we'll just run it. Exploit.py local host IP. So it's asking me that probably for the callback. Let's check our IP with IPA 10.10.14.6 and listening port. Do quad 4s. Remote host IP, that would be our target. And file serve port, I think, is on 80. Do you want? Yes. Okay, we're listening. Will we get a callback? That's the question. Nothing yet. Is our file server on that port? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a separate service that's running. Okay, we'll know soon when that nmap scan finishes up on all ports. So if anyone has like suggestions or observations, just send them over. All right. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on here. Almost done. So it's only that one port 80. And still no callback. All right, let's cancel that one out. And let's try it again. This time 14.6. This time let's listen on port. We'll do port 443. Remote host IP is 10.10.10.8. And file serve is on port 80. No luck yet. Okay, we may need to try a different exploit or maybe Metasploit because this is not working. We are running that version of Rigetto, right? 2.3. And then we have a login portal, home, archive, get list. Oh. TPL equals list and folders. Let's see if we manipulate that directory. Will it show it to us? No. getting there on the vuln scan. Okay, probably it's time to do some directory busting now. What happens if we archive and say yes? Login. Okay. Okay, I may need a hint here. Let's see. Let's go into guided mode so we can have a few hints. What version is running? I think it was 2.3. And what is the 2014 CVE ID? Find macro marker function. That's probably the one we've been trying to run. Yeah, 2014 6287. Okay. What user is the web server running as? It's probably www-data. Nope. Okay. So I need to find the username. Costas. Oh, they gave it away with the next question. But how would we know that? Let's see. Maybe if I look at the source code here. No. Okay, let's try Metasploit. I wonder if maybe I need to put HTTP. I doubt it though. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 and 10, 10, 10, 8. Port 80. Okay. Looks like it doesn't need the HTTP on the input there. Yep, so we errored out. Let's try that one more time. 10, 10, 14, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 10, 10, 8, and port 80. Building exploit. Yes. Sending exploit. Listening. Yeah, so no, we're not getting a callback. Do we need to put in our hostname resolution into our etc hosts file? All right, let's see if we have one more option here. I'm sure it's on Metasploit as well, so we could try that. We'll fire up an MSF console while we wait here, and just search for the CVE on GitHub. And we'll search for it here as well. There it is. I think that's it. Disclosure. That's got to be it. Windows. Are we doing a Windows machine? I thought it was a Linux. It is a Windows. Okay. Let's try using Metasploit. All right, so we'll set roasts as 10, 10, 10, 8. And we'll set our lhost to our ton 0. We'll set, no, that's fine, yeah. See if we can run it. That's good. Payload receive, staging, good. Very good, very good. Let's see if we get that callback. Ah, we did, okay. So we can drop into our shell now. And we are Kostas. So we should be able now to just type out our user.txt. Sweet, we got that. All right, let's drop that in here. Optional question. So there is an hfs.exec here. Not sure what that is. Let's check it out on Google. I guess that's the file share program or file server program, Rigetto. There's a temp directory. Let's see. Okay. So we're in Windows. We could run a WinPeas. Our next task is privilege escalation, so we want to try and figure out how we can get to the other users. Let's see who else is on the box. Administrator. Okay, no access there. All right, well, let's do the standard method now. And right, I think we can do a background with a Control Z and is there? Yeah, there is an upload command there. Let's see, upload, and we'll do home, Kali Surfer, transfer, and we should be able to get WinPeas. Yep. That's the beauty of using Metasploit, is you can really quickly transfer files or data from your attack box to the target. Let's see if it works. And right after I said that, of course, it's hanging. Okay, we got it. Let's go into our shell. And now we can run WinPeas. Any.exec. And we'll let that just pour over our screen. And we'll check the results together in a few minutes. Which Metasploit reconnaissance module can be used to list possible privilege escalation paths on a compromised system? I think that one is Windows Exploit Suggester. something. Something like that. Let me check it. All right, we'll let that finish up. Let's see what we got here, because we're using WinPeas, which is probably going to suggest the same things as the built-in suggester module. We'll get the name of that in a minute. I'm used to running LinPeas, not WinPeas so much. Whoop. Okay, let's see. Watson. Computer name is Optimum. We're running as Costas. Session name console. Local admin password is probably not going to be changed frequently. So we are running on Windows, so we might be able just to use the git system command to automate our escalation. Ooh, okay, we've got a token. Auto login credentials were found. And we have a possible credential there. Let's see if that's the correct one. And it is. So we could try lots of problems on this machine. We could try a password reuse attack. What was that in red there? What was that? That looks important. Security packages, credentials. So we have a hash here for a security package. Lots of red. Okay. So we finished our search there. Let's Control Z to background this channel as well. And let's search. Actually, we'll background the interpreter as well. And now we'll search for exploit suggester and local. Okay, local exploit suggester. And we can run that now. So we'll use 0 options. Let's set this session as 1 and we'll run this. And we'll see what it comes back with. Cross-site scripting. Okay, collecting exploits. And we're almost there. Okay. Local bypass. Arbitrary file move. And it's still searching. Looks like we have a lot of attack vectors to try here. Okay, so it came back with how many? Came back with 5. Let's do this one. Let's try token magic. Okay, so we'll say use exploit Windows local token magic, and we'll set our session as 1, set our L host as ton 0, and we'll run it. There are 2 options there, service or DLL. And it appears to be working, so we'll see in just a minute if we come back with a root shell. Caught timeout. Enjoy the shell. Okay, we're still waiting on the shell. Okay, I'm going to cancel that one out. And let's check our options again. I'm going to switch the method to DLL. So we'll do set method DLL. Whoops. Set method DLL. And let's run it again. Okay, so not working. Let's try get system. Let's go back to our sessions interact 1 and let's try get system. I bet it's going to work. Oh no, it didn't work. Okay, let's go back to our list here and we'll just go down the list. So let's try 1. Say use. Actually, I need to Command Z to background that. Use that, and then we'll set session 1 options. Set L host ton 0, and let's run it. Okay. Timeout. Let's try changing our port. Oh, maybe our target is incorrect. Let's do show targets. 10.10.14.6, is that right? Yeah. Show targets. Let's set target to 1 and we'll run that again. Okay. Not working. Let's go to our next option here. So we're just going down the list, bypass UAC. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll foreground that. And Let's search for that one. Use 0 options. And let's set the L host again as ton 0. Uh-oh, we lost our interpreter. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna have to go back a step. Did we lose the box too? Let's see. No, our box is still up. Okay, so what was that first one again? It was Rigetto file server. And we'll use that number 3. Check our options. We are good. Yep, we'll run that again so we can get our interpreter shell back. And let's bring up a mouse pad. And I'll put that on the right here. I don't want to keep scrolling up to get those exploits. So I'll just copy this here and paste it over here. All right, so we do have our interpreter. Now let's go back a step and background that. And we'll search now for our third option here. All right, so we'll use that exploit. Let's check our options. We'll set our L host to ton 0 and session, right? Set session. We're in session 2 now. Let's run it. Exploit aborted. Target is running Windows. Exploit target. Let's show targets again. Okay, so that one doesn't work. Let's try 4. This is the MS16032 Privesc. We already did token magic, so hopefully this one works. Okay, we're going to search for that one. Use 0 options. And let's go ahead and set our session to 2, set our L host to ton 0, and show targets. And we'll set our target to 1, and let's run it. This looks promising. Let's see what happens here. Okay, it fired off a payload. And sending a stage. We got an error in there. And we got it. So we are, let's see, interpreter 3. Sessions, I for interact, and 3. Sessions 3. Okay, shell. And let's see, who am I? And we are NT authority. So we just rooted the box. Let's go to our users and administrator. Whoops, I misspelled that. And there we are. And we should have, maybe it's on the desktop. There it is. So we'll use the command type to print out our root flag to the screen here. And let's copy that. And we'll go over here And let's, actually, that wasn't a piece of cake. I'd say not too easy. And we'll put in our root flag here. And let's claim our street credentials, street cred. All right. Nice. Let's go ahead and rate this one. Okay. That's the 25,000th player to pwn this one. That's all I have time for today, so we'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the flip side.